Hello guys, so we have finished first 3 questions of exercise 3.2 in our previous videos, and we are continuing with the chapter of pair of linear equations in 2 variables. We have to move to question number 4. So it says, which of the following pairs of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent? And if consistent, we have to obtain the solution graphically. So now by this time we are familiar that whether the equations are consistent or inconsistent. If they have a solution, then they are consistent. If they do not have solution or the parallel line, then they are inconsistent. So we have to find the ratios of the coefficients of both the equations for x and y and the ratio of constant terms. Let's first write down these equations in general form. So x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0. Here I have 2x plus 2y minus 10 is equal to 0, or I can write down this as x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0. So I know here the ratio would be 1, right? So this is a1 is equal to 1, a2 is equal to 1, and b1 is also equal to 1, b2 is also equal to 1, and c1 is equal to minus 5, and c2 is also equal to minus 5. So I know the ratio of a1 by a2 will be equal to 1, b1 by b2 will be equal to 1, and c1 by c2 is also equal to 1. Both will be equal to minus 5 by minus 5, right? So that will also give me 1. So now, as I know the ratios of a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, so these equations are consistent, and I have to find the solution graphically. So let me write down the equations to find the coordinates. So x plus y is equal to 5, and here also basically I have x plus y is equal to 5, or I could write down the previous equation, 2x plus 2y is equal to 10. So basically these are the same equations, so there will be a lot of solutions. So we have to solve the equations now. So if x is equal to 1, then y would be equal to 4. If x is equal to 2, y would be equal to 3, and if x is equal to 3, then y will be equal to 2. So here the same way, if x is equal to 1, y is equal to 4. If x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3. If x is equal to 3, then y is equal to 2. Let's make the tables to put the coordinates in table form. So let's write down the values x and y, and I took 1 2 3 1 2 3, and here also 1 2 3. So we had 4 3 2 and 4 3 2. So basically the same solution, so I'll get all the points same, the line will be same, it will be coinciding. Let's plot these points on the graph now. So this is my graph paper, and I have drawn the coordinate axis. So now this is x-axis and this is y-axis. This is my origin. Now scale here too, I can take 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit for both axes. Okay, so let's first mark the coordinate axis. So this is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6. This side I have minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 and so on. This side 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. This side I have minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 5, minus 6. So now let's mark the points. So the coordinates are same for both the equations. Coordinates are 1 and 4. So 1 and 4. Then 2 and 3. So 2 and 3. And 3 and 2. So these are the 3 points. So let's join the points now. So we have drawn one line and other line will be just coinciding over it. This line is coinciding with the previous one. So these are the same lines I can mark. There are two lines, right? So now these two, both the lines are x plus y is equal to 5. So each and every point on this line will be the solution. So there are many solutions, infinite solutions. So all the points, any point on this line will be the solution. Second set of equations now. So we have here as x minus y minus 8 is equal to 0 and 3x minus 3y minus 16 is equal to 0. Let's write down the coefficients and the constant terms. So a1 is equal to 1, a2 is equal to 3, b1 is equal to minus 1 and b2 is equal to minus 3, c1 is equal to minus 8 and c2 is equal to minus 16. So now the ratios, so a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 3, b1 by b2 is also equal to 1 by 3 I can see, and c1 by c2 is equal to minus 8 by minus 16. So this is equal to 1 by 2. So I can say here that a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. It is not equal to c1 by c2. So when these ratios are like this, then I can say that these are parallel lines, right? So these equations are inconsistent, right? So we can't solve it because there will be no solution for the parallel lines. Third equation now, coefficient. So a1 here is 2, a2 is 4, b1 is equal to 1 and b2 is equal to minus 2, c1 is equal to minus 6 and c2 is equal to minus 4. So ratios a1 by a2 is equal to 2 by 4. So this gives me 1 by 2 and b1 by b2 is equal to minus 1 by 2 and c1 by c2 is equal to minus 6 by minus 4. This gets cancelled. So 3 by 2. Okay, here I can see a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So just comparing these two, and it is also not equal to c1 by c2. So by comparing that, a1 by b1 is not equal. So therefore I can say that these are intersecting lines. So there will be exactly one solution. So therefore these equations are consistent. It will have a solution. So as these equations are consistent, we have to find the solution graphically. So let's write down these equations and find the coordinates. So 2x plus y, 2x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. Second equation is 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. So y would be equal to 6 minus 2x, and here 2y is equal to 4x minus 4, and y is equal to 4 I can take common, x minus 1 and by 2. So this will be 2. So y is equal to 2 into x minus 1. let's find out the coordinates. So if here in this equation, if x is equal to 0, then y would be equal to 6. If x is equal to 1, then y would be equal to 6 minus 2, so 4. And if x is equal to 2, then y would be equal to 6 minus 4, so 2. In this case, if x is equal to 0, then y would be equal to minus 2. If x is equal to 1, then y would be equal to 0. And if x is equal to 2, then y would be equal to 2. So I have got these coordinates. Let's put the values in the table. So x and y here x and y. I took the values same 0, 1 and 2 for x. So 0, 1 and 2. 0, 1 and 2. Here I got the corresponding values as 6, 4 and 2. 6, 4 and 2. Here I got as minus 2, 0 and 2. Minus 2, 0 and 2. Now let's put these values on the graph paper and make the lines, find the solution. So this is my graph paper and I have drawn the coordinate axis. So now this is x-axis and this is y-axis. This is my origin. Now scale here too, I can take 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit for both axes. Okay, so let's first mark the coordinate axis. So this is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This side I have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and positive y-axis I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This side I have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. So the coordinates for the first line are 0 and 6. So this is my first point. Then I have 1 and 4. So 1 and 4 will be this point. Then 2 and 2. So these are the 3 points of the first line. Now let's join them. So let's mark the point for the second line now. Second line coordinates are 0 and minus 2. So 0 and minus 2. This is my first point. Then 1 and 0. So 1 and 0 is second point. The third point coordinates are 2 and 2, which is same as the one of the point of previous line. So we have got 3 points. Now let's join them. Now this line is 4x minus 2y is equal to 4. And this line is 2x plus y is equal to 6. So I have got both the lines. Now I know the solution will be the point where they are intersecting, right? So solution is this. We already knew this. So they are meeting at this point. So this point is my coordinates of this point will be the solution. So 2 and 2. Next set of equations now. So 2x minus 2y minus 2 is equal to 0 and 4x minus 4y minus 5 is equal to 0. So I can write down a1 is equal to 2, a2 is equal to 4, b1 is equal to minus 2, b2 is equal to minus 4 and c1 is equal to minus 2, c2 is equal to minus 5. So let's find the ratio. A1 by A2 is equal to 2 by 4. So this is half, and B1 by B2 is also equal to half, minus 2 by minus 4. So this is also equal to half, and C1 by C2 is equal to minus 2 by minus 5. So this gets cancelled, so 2 by 5. So I can see that A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but it is not equal to C1 by C2. So we can figure out from this ratio that these two are parallel lines. So these will be parallel lines. Therefore, these equations are inconsistent. Correct? So we can't obtain a solution because these are the parallel lines. So now we have finished the fourth question in this video, and we'll continue with the fifth question in the next video. So stay tuned and see you guys.